Hey Sainers, welcome back to the Saints TV YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to be reviewing the AFL Draft period for St Kilda. So going into this draft period, it was a bit of a nervous wait, particularly the first night. And the first night was painful for me. I don't know how it was for all of you guys at home, but you know, getting to the pick 10, pick 11, 12, 13, 14, around the 15, 16 mark, I was like, please, no one pick Mitch Owens. And luckily, no one did. But the main thing to come from the first night was pick 11 and what we did there. And some people were happy, some people were a bit iffy. Some people were surprised that we didn't go Sin, like I thought we might have initially, or someone like a Hobbs. But we elected to go with Nasiah Wanganeen-Milera. This is a great pick. I think this is really a good pick for us. He's a tall player. He can play wing, and it's his kicking. And how many games, Saints, have we lost? And it's simply been because players, it's not for the lack of trying, not for the lack of getting enough of the ball. It was for the lack of kicking efficiency and hitting a damn target under pressure. Nasiah Wanganeen-Milera can do that and do that well. You're never going to be against getting good kicks into a footy club. You know, the fact that he's got a light frame, that's fine. 70 kilograms, he can put on some weight. He'll hit the gym and he'll learn off, you know, the players, the senior boys at the club when he gets to Moorabbin. But skill-wise, X-factor-wise, speed-wise, agility-wise, composure-wise, he ticks all those boxes. So I think it's a great pick. Someone like Hobbs that went a bit later, I think, to Essendon. You know, people are like, why didn't we go for him? I think he's just more of what we've already got. He's very much an inside player, not the quickest, gets a lot of the ball. But I want outside, I want speed, I want class, I want composure, and I want foot skills that can hurt the opposition. And Nasiah Wanganeen-Milera's got that. I'm really happy with that. He's a pure wingman. He's got great attributes that I think that can really complement the rest of our team. So at pick 11 to get Nasiah Wanganeen-Milera, I think it's a no-brainer and very happy with that pick. Now, after pick 11, it was a bit of a wait. We had to wait a few more rounds to know whether we could pick up Mitch Owens in the second round with some bids. So luckily for us, after the first night, which was a painful watch, absolutely painful, that telecast, they need to get some new people on there because that was hard to watch. Second night came around and we were sitting there basically waiting, and it came at pick 33. Sydney put in a pick for Machito Owens. We matched and we got our man. So very happy with that. Machito Owens is one of the taller midfielders. He's actually grown like 12 centimeters in the last year or so. He's at 191 centimeters now. That's 85 kilos. So he's getting to the bigger size mid sort of territory, which is amazing because we don't have many of them. And could have gone top 20, potentially top 15. That's how nervous a lot of Sainers were. So the fact that we got him at pick 33, didn't really give up a lot for him. Absolute bargain. So we've got ourselves a very good player there. A player that can get under the footy and put his head on the line and take a good grab. He's a good ball user. He can go forward and hit the scoreboard. And another thing that we really like about our players, and I think is becoming more important at AFL level now, is that two-way running. And he is very good at that. He will just run all day, accumulate, and he's explosive. You know, when he does something, it's not, oh yeah, he just took a mark. It's, whoa, like he just ran 100 meters to get to that contest and smashed everyone and took the mark. And that for a midfielder is amazing. So we don't have many midfielders at that size and that at that capacity. You know, we've got good molds of, you know, a Jack Steele that can run all day, and he's on the smaller side compared to someone like Machito Owens. Then you've got a Hunter Clark who's a lighter frame and can weave in and out of traffic. Gresham shorter but explosive. Crouch and Zach Jones, kind of workman-like. They're supporting Jack Steele in their different ways with their speed, or just the fact that they can get a clearance with hands to a player on the run. So to have someone like Owens come in, I think that's beautiful, and I think that creates a really nice balance with our midfield. And we've got ourselves a player that was potentially top 20 pick. To get that done was fantastic. To then top off the second night and match Geelong's bid on Marcus Windhager at 47 was even better. We got both of our NGA boys, the two that we really wanted, and that again creates a really nice balance. We've got Machito Owens, big, explosive, great in the air, and then we've got Marcus Windhager, who I actually thought initially was the taller one. He's the shorter one, but he's got great turn of speed, can accumulate the ball, and he, compared to Mitch, has played a bit more forward and hit the scoreboard pretty well. So to have both of them it just adds to our midfield. And that is the part of the ground, guys, that we've always talked about needs improving. Backline, midfield. So for us to nail those two early on the second night was great. But after that, we thought kind of our night was done. But we went and traded picks. We worked our way up to 51, and we found ourselves a 198 centimeter defender in Oscar Adams. So that's very exciting. I watched his highlights earlier today to prep for this video, and he reads the ball really well. He's a great mark. But what I loved about him was his confidence with his kicking. He played on, he took players on, and he hit targets up, and he made it look easy. So you can see we got rid of Oscar Claverino, maybe because we're looking at another Oscar, and we found one at 198 centimeters who can potentially play ruck when needed. He's that tall, and he's done that before, but primarily I'd love to use him as a key defender to support Dougal Howard. So the fact that we've gone into this draft knowing we needed midfield strength, we needed ruck and defender strength, we've done that. We ticked all the boxes, guys. We did what we needed to do. I was very happy with that. And then today we went and landed Jack Paris and Josiah Kyle in the Category B rookie draft. So we nailed those two, and that was expected. They're both kind of on the smaller side, very quick, can play forward. Paris more so the wing as well. And those are going to be project players next year and the year after that to see what happens with them. But the fact that we've gotten Nasiah Wanganeen-Milera, Mitch Owens, Marcus Winhager, Oscar Adams, and then on top of that, Josiah Kyle and Jack Paris. Very happy with that. I mean, I don't think any Sainters would be really too dissatisfied with that. If you are, comment and let me know why. But for me, overall, to summarize this draft period, very happy. You know, we did what we needed to do. We got good youth in. The fact that we could finally take advantage of, the academy was great because, we've seen other clubs do that with the academies, father-sons as well. We haven't had the benefit of father-sons just yet, but hopefully in the next 10 years that'll happen. But to get those two from the academy this year on top of the Category B rookies is great. And then Milera, that's going to be fantastic to see him run out in the red, white and black next year as well, and to see him support Brad Hill on a wing and really just run up and down Marvel Stadium and tear up the opposition. So I'll leave it there, guys. I'm very happy. You don't have to be. If you disagree with anything I said, comment. Let's create a discussion. That's what I love about this channel. But for me, overall, I'd give that out of 10, 8.5. I think that 9 even. I think we did what we needed to do. Josh Sin would have been nice. I was desperately wanting Gibcus, but obviously Richmond took him at pick 8, pick 9. So that was the one that I really wanted. I think he would have shored up our defense perfectly. But the fact that we went with Milera, we got our midfield class, and then we got a defender later on the second night amongst two of our NGA mids that could really play next year, early on. Fantastic. So very happy with that. I hope you guys are too, and I hope you're all well. Thank you for watching, guys. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, as I do every week, just hit subscribe. Just hit that button right there, and you'll join the Saints TV YouTube channel and get updated on all of the future videos that will come out. And the next video should be out on Monday, the regular Saints TV weekly at a roughly 3-4 o'clock every Monday. So stay tuned for that. I'll do a full review of the draft amongst all of the other news that's broken this week. So you'll be fully updated on all things St Kilda come this time on Monday. But until then, guys, have a great weekend. Enjoy the football, the football trade period, the draft period. It's all done now. The list is confirmed as of 4 p.m. today. It's all done. This is the Saints team to take us into 2022. This is the Saints team that we're going to be supporting, every week next year, and hoping that we can turn it on and beat some teams and make some history. So thanks again for watching, guys. Enjoy your weekends, and go you mighty Saints.